right, getting a break from the rain, Caroline. We're not done with it, and you're checking to see just how much rain we've had over the past week.
I mean, it's been so much rainfall, and I think people are ready for it to stop.
I think so.
It's not stopping anytime soon, though. That's the problem. I mean, good for the yard, good for the drought.
Yeah.
Bad for the mosquito situation here, and also bad for increasing flooding risks.
That's right.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. Over the last week, rainfall accumulations in general 4 to 6 inches, but look out towards Baytown. We're seeing almost 11 inches of rain. As for areas around Palacios and Matagorda Bay, 16 inches of rain. So it has been an incredibly wet week. Because it's been so wet, we are expecting those mosquitoes to really start to swarm. You're going to see an increase in the mosquitoes, so plan on wearing more bug spray. Another problem, if you suffer from allergies like myself, mold spores, that's in the high category. Every single time we have a particularly wet season, we always see mold spores spike. So please be careful. Make sure you take those medications. As for today, so far, most of us have been on the dry side, but we're already starting to track some showers closer to the coast. You'll notice Lake Jackson over towards Sweeney right now. It's not looking like a lot, but this is the start of what's to come this afternoon. We're beginning to see some showers work their way on shore, and as we go through the next few hours, we're actually going to see those showers become slightly more widespread. Let me show you what we're talking about. As we get towards 3 p.m. in the afternoon, this is going to be what we call summertime storms or diurnal storms. It's the opposite of nocturnal, meaning these storms, they really flourish during the heat of the day. So by 3 o'clock, we'll see isolated thunderstorms, not anticipating anything severe, but frequent lightning strikes is possible, heavy downpours. Any of these storms could produce a quick inch of rain. The concern there is going to be the possibility of some flooding. Future track is showing by 5 o'clock, a lot of that storm activity actually going to be mainly for areas to the east of I-45. But remember, anyone can see those pop-up thunderstorms. So be aware for that evening commute. You might have to dodge a thunderstorm or two. But then once we approach sunset around 8:25, everything will totally come to a close. In fact, I expect those storm activity really between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. for your potential. Over the next few days, we are going to see those rain chances slightly decreasing as we go into a more summer-like pattern. That means temperatures are going to start to really increase into the lower and mid 90s. Ooh, sorry about that. And then as we go through the upcoming week, we're going to have rain chances every single day. Lisa, we're not going to be drying out anytime soon.
Listen, you pulled out. You get a comp day for getting through that. We're good. We're
great.
Good.
Just gonna grab a sip of water.
Yes, get the water. It is Monday. Caroline, thank you for the heads up on all this. We appreciate it. This rainfall, Caroline Brown, because if you're in the southwest part of town like we are, boy, it was noisy, loud, thunderous.
It was so intense, and as it pushed overhead, you could really hear the pounding of the rain.
Yeah.
We even had the possibility of half-inch sized hail.
Ooh.
I know,
Man.
it was intense. And I want to show how dark it got. In fact, this is a live look from the Houston Zoo, and if you're used to seeing this camera, usually it's bright, it's vibrant.
Cheery.
The reason why it's not bright and vibrant is because it's dark. We've got dark thunderclouds overhead. So that's why at the Houston Zoo, not only is it dark, but also usually during the summertime, it is full of people. It cleared out when all of that rain pushed in, but thankfully as fast as it pushes in, it's going to be pushing out. Storm Tracker 2 radar showing we're tracking quite a bit of activity, most of it just on the south side of town. You can see that cell we were tracking pushing towards Hobby has actually been decreasing in strength. This previously was the strongest portion of the storm. Because it's been decreasing in strength, the National Weather Service no longer has that special weather statement in place, but any one of these thunderstorms can quickly flare up and bring with it the possibility of 40-mile-per-hour winds and also half-inch size hail. Now, this storm continuing to push towards Hobby at about 15 miles per hour, but now a new thunderstorm has started to emerge. That's going to be just to the north of Thompson's, pushing its way towards Fresno, Shadow Creek High School very soon. That's going to be impacting 288. So if we put our radar in motion over the last hour, you're going to see a lot of activity, especially here in the Houston area. Really inside the Beltway got hit very hard. But look at downtown Houston. This storm actually split in two which left downtown Houston mostly dry. We're going to continue to track over the next few hours these thunderstorms. For now, none of them are severe. I do want to show you a pretty hefty storm, though, that's going to be just between the North Freeway and the East Tex Freeway, just north of Humble. This storm is starting to strengthen just a tad, so be careful out there. If it starts to pour and you need to run errands, I would just wait it out. These storms shouldn't last more than 30 minutes once they reach your location. So Future Track is going to continue to show thunderstorm possibilities from now through about 6 p.m. this evening. After that, everything starts to taper off with loss of daytime heating, and then we're going to have a mostly quiet night ahead. Now, rain chances are going to be staying with us every single day for the upcoming week. You'll notice really only a 20 to 30% chance of storms, but if you get them, they can feel intense. They can quickly lead to street flooding. An inch of rain can fall incredibly quick with these summertime thunderstorms. Now, forecast rainfall accumulations in general between now and Sunday, really only looking at 1 to 2 inches. However, there are some cons with this. First of all, the mosquito population is going to boom after all of last week's rainfall. Not only are we going to get swarmed by mosquitoes, but you're also going to start to maybe feel those allergies. The allergy report as of today, no surprise, mold spores now in the high category. This happens every single time we have heavy rainfall. So if you suffer from allergies like myself, take those medications every day. This is a live look outside where you can see the direction the storms are headed. Where it's dark, that's going to be further towards the east, but behind it, you'll start to see some really beautiful clouds. Ahead of it, however, pretty intense looking. Temperatures across the board are going to be in the mid to upper 80s, lower 90s as well. Katy 91, feeling like 100. But I want to draw your attention to Hobby Airport. Right now, 77 degrees. That's one of the major benefits of these thunderstorms. As they pass by, it's not going to last very long, and then you're going to be left with temperatures in the 70s. So it is going to be nice once they pass by. Otherwise, pretty much every single day this week, it is going to be warm and humid. Temperatures in the lower 90s, a 20% chance of a pop-up shower in the afternoon. Otherwise, everything pretty much behaving. Tropical weather outlook. We haven't talked about this in a while, but still not tracking any development over the next 7 days. Certainly good news there this time of year. That extended forecast is going to show a pretty typical June forecast. Daily chances of thunderstorms, highs in the lower 90s, lows in the upper 70s. Heads up, Friday is the summer solstice. Lisa, most daylight we get all year round.
A long, long day of light. All right, Caroline, thank you. Across the country.